What's going on in Poway real estate? Stick around for a couple of minutes and I'll talk about what's happening. That's right, it's time once again for a Poway real estate market update. If you're new to this channel, please give us a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of these updates. We are circling San Diego County each and every month, bringing you the zip codes that you have asked to see. And once a week, we bring you a complete overview of the San Diego County real estate market. We are looking at all the major metrics in the entire county and then zip code by zip code as well. So let's get right into what's happening in Poway. And when I talk about major metrics, I'm talking about how many active, how many pending, how many sold, and then we're going to take a look at some longer term trends. Right now in Poway, there are 60 active listings going on and 25 pending. That's actually one of the worst active to pending ratios that we have seen in the last several updates. Basically, this is nearly 3-to-1. And Poway has certainly had more active properties in recent months, although this 25 pending to 60 active is a pretty ugly ratio when you compare it to most of the other zip codes that we are covering. 34 sold in the last 30 days, 25 pending means pending sales actually dropping a bit in Poway right now. And it is the time of year where pending sales would be low. At the same time, active inventory would also be lower as it is in most zip codes. For whatever reason, we have a lot of homes hanging around on the market in Poway. So if you are a seller in Poway right now, you are definitely competing for these 25 or 30 buyers to come and write an offer on your home. And with 60 active listings, there's a little bit worse than 2-to-1 odds for you in terms of getting an offer on your home. So that's not the greatest news for sellers in Poway right now. However, things will hopefully improve for you. If yours is not one of the homes going under contract right now, definitely take a look at your pricing. Price it well if you want to sell. And right now in this market, your price has to excite at least one of these 25 buyers in order to attract an offer. And buyers that are out on the street right now during the holidays are serious buyers. People are generally not out there just looking at homes over the holidays. They really want to buy something, and you have to make your home one of those homes that they want to buy. Now, let's take a look at the longer term trends. Looking at median price on single family detached homes. Currently, Poway is at $1,299,000, San Diego County at $1,060,000. Back here in early 2022, Poway was at $1,200,000. So, like so many other zip codes, we see this wild up and down over the last 3 years, and we wind up very close to the same spot. There has not been a ton of price growth in the last 3 years. Looking at the county, median at $1,060,000. Here it was at $900,000 back in January of 2022. So overall, on average, there has been some growth, but not a ton. It's definitely been a fairly stagnant market. Now let's take a look at attached pricing right now. And when we look at attached prices for Poway, much closer to the San Diego County median. Back in 2022, it was $740 in Poway, and right now it's $779. So kind of similar up and down action, leading to a very similar number now that we had in 2022. Now let's flip back to detached properties here and take a look at the percent of original list price to final closed sale price. And this is going to be really similar with condos, so we don't necessarily need to go through this exercise and look at detached and attached for all these stats. If you want to see them, I can certainly get that to you. But going back to the spring of 22, when rates were in the low 3% range, people were falling all over themselves to overbid homes on the market. 11.3% over asking on average was the peak in Poway and now sitting at 96.5%, where San Diego County is at 97.3. Looking at market time right now, detached homes market time actually down right now, although those are the homes that are going under contract, which is interesting. With 60 listings sitting on the market and the average market time at 30 days, that means the ones that are going under contract are going under contract fairly quickly after listing, 30 days on average, and the rest are sitting. So that's an interesting thing to consider there. Homes that are selling pretty quickly, and that's because they are well priced for that 25 or so buyers a month that Poway has writing offers right now. So again, if you're trying to sell a home in Poway, these are all things to consider. So that's what's going on in Poway right now. Again, if you like this content, please remember to give us a like, share, subscribe, and comment. Leave a zip code in the comments if you want to see us cover that one in the very near future. We can usually get right to those. So with that, I will say stay tuned for more great real estate information this week, and we'll see you right back here.